Hey guys, how's it going? November 2nd, 2021. And we're back on. I'm just gonna get back into my chat here. Bob's standing by. You there, Bob? Bob's just away from keyboard for a minute. So, anyways, just getting things set out. Trenchcoat Full has joined the game. Hello. How's it going?
Good.
I'm up at the we're up at the iron ore mine right now. Just waiting for Bob to get back on. He was just away from keyboard.
Right.
Okay, gonna check this out here.
Oh my lord, what have I been messing up? Frames are
What happened?
beautiful. My frame rate is perfect now. For my last save, I must have just had something that was just so much crap. I don't know what, but obviously I must have been doing something wrong that the game doesn't like.
Oh yeah.
Frame rate's terrible compared to this.
Hmm. Well, there was that one update not too long ago, but I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Probably not.
Now, because I was still playing back then, so.
Oh yeah.
The good news is, like, file was not corrupt, it just starts behaving weirdly on the loading screen.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just like, oh, great, now I have to alt F4 on the program, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the
Hmm.
case.
So yeah, a long ways away
On.
from the spawn point. Yeah. Sometimes you can go over the mountains. I find, but
Yeah. You say the mine or the smelter?
we're at the iron mine.
Okay. I suppose.
Yeah, Bob's just coming on now.
Yep, I'm back. Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going? Jim's with us.
it's going well. It's going well.
He's just working his way up. Where'd you spawn? Oh, you're spawned right there. Okay.
I spawned back at the
Save point, yeah.
shop. Yeah, the, call it Eco.
Yeah, Bob saved here last night, so he's right where he left off. So did you want to run tonight, Bob?
You mean, do I want to drive the loco?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's fine by me.
Cool, cool. I still have a black screen and lots of bumps.
Oh, okay, no problem. Looks like none of our cars disappeared, so that's good. It's not. No, I had that issue
okay.
before, so that's why we moved it. We made sure we moved it. Yeah, because if it does, yeah, it will cause problems.
I joined company, and my P screen shows that I am joined to Survivor Sean's company.
Okay. Yeah, you can do the same time, Jim, whenever you want. No rush. Wow, you had a lot of brakes on. I think you have half the trains.
I didn't want to go anywhere.
It probably would have been okay.
My own rule of thumb is about one brake for every 5 cars.
Oh yeah. Now we've had there's been reports, and even Bob ran into the issue the other day where he had brakes set and all of a sudden they weren't set or something like that. We saw that happen.
So the guys I was just playing with tonight, they told me
Mm-hmm.
that we just ran a 23-car train
Right.
from the depot up to the coal mine, and we didn't go all the way around by the smelter. They actually went up that mountain right there between the coal mine and the freight depot. And
Oh
the
yeah.
train was so long I couldn't see the locomotive when I was on the back.
Kind of
What they
great.
said was,
Mm-hmm.
if the draw distance of the game is such that the cars at the front of our train were not visible to me, and therefore the game doesn't remember what the brakes were. So as I worked my way up to the front of the train, didn't matter whether the brakes were set or not. They showed it 0 when the car starts when the car becomes visible to me.
Oh yeah.
So even though the brakes were on or off, it doesn't matter. That stays the same. But what it shows me when I touch the hand wheel is it's 0.
Ah. So if you're just out of out of visible range, is it? Because I know sometimes it'll do something like certain things happen within range of like for example, if you come up to the engine and you're not in the area and you come up to it and the steam will be running, like it doesn't save all its features. So maybe that has a lot to do with it. I don't know.
So I picked up some wood, and then the sound cut out. Not sure if I crashed or not. Yes, I'm back at the early access.
So knocked you out of the server.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, you had that issue with throwing a switch the other night. That's weird.
Yep, I clicked the switch and boom, I was going.
Okay, let me just take a look. So I created some extra channels if we get into 2 crews for Betsy and Emmett. This one's Emmett, the one's at top. Betsy's at the smelter right now. In case we have enough people, but I don't know if we have enough or we want to run a 3-man crew or what. But
Yeah, I saw your message in Discord yesterday about me and you running Emmett last night, and I was like, I was confused. I didn't realize you were called the Locomotive Emmett.
oh yeah, that's named after my son. So yeah, I should have put Emmett number 2 or something like that. This one's number 2. Of course, you know, Betsy's number 1. As far as engines, oh, Steam's still going here. Did you spawn all the way back at the? Oh, there you are. You're still here. Okay.
Well, that's me.
Oh, okay.
And he's still there, too. The guy standing on the roof, though.
Oh, that's me.
Off the roof, though.
That's me. I don't see Bob. Oh, there he is. He's right behind you.
No, I'm the one behind him.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Coming on the rail cars.
Yep, all three of us are here.
I'll just add some wood. All right. Okay, now I'll get out of the way. So I don't know if you want to see what the hell's here. If we're even lined up for anything.
Frontwards and backwards, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I restored the switch to normal behind us, so you can go either way. Of course, everything's... The beams are by the lumber's by the beams, and so nothing's lined up. Let's see, what's easier? We got, like, 5 cars in front. 5 cars in front. Yeah, I might as well back up 5 cars then.
Alright, getting set to back up 5 cars. I threw the switch ahead of me. It says,
Oh, okay.
bedroom as well.
How are you then? This is the first time I've had the view from the conductor's view. It's relaxing. Okay, 4 more. 3 more. And 2. Just over 1. Less than a car now. Half a car. And about a truck. Anywhere there is good. Okay, okay, ahead about a half in a car or so. Both you guys under me right now?
I'm at the tail end.
Okay. Oh, I just wondering if you actually joined the company.
Oh, on the server? Or?
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. Wheels turned here. Oh, it straightens itself. And, about a truck or so. That should be good there.
How do I join the company? Or maybe there's a button.
It's tab button.
And then join which company?
Join Survivor Sean.
Ego?
Okay, you're good ahead for 1 full. Now this is interesting, this little separation here, because the lumber is right behind it.
Looks like we broke apart from the first car. I don't know how that happened.
Oh yeah? Okay. Go take a look here. Alright, I'll straighten that out here. Okay, come back about 5 ties. Okay, good there. If I can get a pin. Alright, pin's in, I think. I didn't hear the noise, though. That's kind of weird. Oh, I see. It may not be connected. Okay, stop there. I see what happened. It was up in the air. Come on back 5 again. Okay, we got a hitch. And let's see. Yeah, about 1 car ahead. And anywhere around there should be good. And I'll be able to do the lumber. That's good. Man, it's hard to grab these things now. Since they changed the hitboxes. Okay, head 1. I forget if I released that brake up there. Half a car.
Where's the brake set?
It's on the first car behind the engine.
Okay.
That should be good there, actually. Okay, good for another car.
I'm guessing this doesn't loop around to where it meets the turntable on the other side, is it?
No, it's just the it's just the siding, and then you have to go through the turntable. About a truck. Anywhere the good there. Alright, 1 more car ahead. Half car. And anywhere there is good. Okay, I had 2 cars. At least I feel awake tonight. I'm sleep deprived for this game. 1 car. Half car. About a quarter. A little bit more. About a truck. 1 truck. That should be it. Alright, good for 1 car ahead. Half car. Should be good there. I don't know what they did, but it's a lot harder to take the stuff off now. Okay, 1 car ahead. Well, this beats single player. So much more efficient.
My experience is keep like that.
What?
With, like the car itself, not the load on it.
Yeah, trying to aim towards the car. Yeah, for sure. Half car. About a truck. And right there should be good. Still doesn't get it every time. Okay, stand by. I think you're good for another one here. Stand by. Oh, well, that's interesting. You can actually stop it from unloading. I've never seen that.
Oh, nice.
If you hit left mouse button and down again, it'll stop it.
Oh, interesting.
That is cool. Huh. I mean, to time that perfectly, it's hard. It's bad enough. I was trying to do the rolling with this. It's just nuts. Okay, I had 1 car.
Very first time I tried to unload something into, it was the logs into the lumber mill, and I unloaded it from the other side, thinking, you know, it would just unload within a space around, as long as it is near it, it'll unload into the water, and it didn't, and I was very sad.
Little less than half a car. About a truck. Anywhere good there? Guess you gotta do it slowly. We'll see if that works. One car ahead. Might be out of my sound cone range now because I haven't heard the horn for a bit. Half car. One truck. Anywhere there's good.
I think it's the same, whatever it is, the same value as the draw distance, because I noticed that I can start to see the train once I pass the last two cars of the train.
Oh, yeah. Okay, had two cars. Yeah, and that seems to be the distance too, where the engine will pick up its readings and it'll start using up wood and all that other stuff again. I always found it weird. I was coming up to it and the steam was there. It is trying to save memory, I guess, so, or processing, I should say. And one car. Half car. And you're good there. Okay, head one car. Last car coming up. Half car. And there, it's good enough. Come on, baby.
There.
Yeah, the only way to do this from so far away is just to count railway ties.
How do you count the ties in that up there?
Well, I'm using the UI mode, so I'm outside.
Oh, okay. Well, that's about it, huh? Okay, come on back. I'm heading to the front end. I'll help you get clear to the switch there. You okay on fire?
Wow, we are like one car length away from
Yeah, I know.
the end of the track here.
It was even tight with the porter, so looks like back about 5.
I'm giving her the beans.
Two more. One more. And that's anyway, there's good. Yeah, you had that one break on the last. I left that. I thought I did. Okay. Okay, had to clear the switch about 3 engines lengths.
How long do you flip the switch on the other end?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, the tender's clear. Okay, good back to about 8 or so engine lengths. Oh, 4 more.
Oh yeah, you have to jake brake on that train.
Okay. 2 more. One more, just about coming up to the table here. Coming onto the table. About a tender. About a truck. Tiny bit more, about half a truck, I'd say, if you can make it. Yeah, they need a bigger turntable. Or I guess you can't do it with the tenders. About 1 wheel. Good there. Think you're on? Yeah, it looks good to me. Hooah! So we heard the rumor that 2 people pushing this helps, but I don't know.
See.
We try with 3, see what happens. It speeds up with momentum too, so I don't know. We didn't notice that.
That's the thing.
We I think it's momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm not on the button now.
Yeah, it's momentum. If I let go, I'm gonna let go. You guys keep
Now I'm
pushing.
on the button.
You guys keep pushing. I'm gonna let go. Yeah, it hasn't changed.
Yeah, maybe that's what the other guy saw was momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. When you let go, while I was still holding it down,
Nothing changed.
it stopped completely. So it's like a couple blocks down anyone else. So in other words, once you let go, even though it's holding the button, it's coming to a stop.
Oh, it was coming to a stop.
Once you let go.
Oh,
Because I'm
okay.
still holding down the button. So in other words, it's locking out whoever tries to change the direction or whatever.
Oh. But everything else is just momentum then.
I didn't see this in the notes, but I feel like I'm 100% certain that they changed the physics, how much speed this thing carries.
Oh, absolutely. The momentum is much faster. Like if you let go, it will keep going. It should keep going now.
I feel like I missed it,
Yeah, probably.
unless someone else is.
No, yeah, you're past it. I'm just watching from the front end now.
Okay, hang on.
So the track's perfectly lined up. So once you did get it lined up from this end, it'll be good on the front. But I'll keep an eye on it.
had one job.
Nice.
Gotta razz the rookie, right, Sean?
Oh, sure.
Yellow vest rookie.
You've been here one day. This is your second day.
I got double the seniority on him.
Uh-huh.
True.
What do you got, like quarter of a rail? You should be okay, but
Perfect over here.
it's probably fine.
Oh, okay, hold on. It looks perfect on my screen. So
Okay,
that's gonna be good.
I'll
That's
try.
gonna be a server and client type view.
I think it's fine. I'll go with you. I'm just gonna update the sheet here. I think we have enough wood to get down the hill. Okay. Yeah, we only had 24 iron ore when we screwed up that count yesterday, but
The hell?
okay, 18 lumber, no beams in processing.
Alright, with you to the switch. It's already set.
I'll stay.
Roger, thank you.
I'll stay with the train here. Actually, let's see here. I'll take the back handbrake off.
Throw it reverse now. Right? First step. Cars. One car. Okay. Take off the handbrake at the far end.
Yeah, we're all set. So that's been released at the far end, and I just had the one handbrake at the front here. Okay, all handbrakes are off.
I'm gonna set the far switch back to the.
Oh, okay, perfect, good. I was gonna do that too, but I didn't want to miss the. I didn't want you guys to leave me.
I just
Alright.
threw a bunch of wood in the fire, so you don't need to stoke it for a bit.
Okay. It's starting to get down there, the wood. Not too bad, though. I can't tell with this thing. Looks like there's a lot in there. I know you have a lot of water. I took a look at the dial when we started. So we got 1,911 in the bank now.
Nice. So ready to head out?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to stay as a 3-man crew. We might have. I thought we might have had 4 tonight. But that's okay.
Do you want to save the game before we head out?
Yeah, we can. But I don't know if we should be on everything or not. I don't know if they fixed that bug or not. Everybody on the ground?
Yeah, the other guys I work with always say get on the ground when you're saving.
Oh, get on the ground? Okay, so I'm on the ground. All right, I'll save it.
Okay.
Saving it now. Okay, it's saved. Continuing.
Yeah, just in case we have some kind of catastrophe going down the hill.
Yeah. I don't mind cleaning up after a catastrophe. It's a fun hill. It's only... It'll start out at 2%, and then as you start getting further down the path, it starts going 3, and that's when I veer off. Hey Bill, how's it going? Just checking my chat here. Hey Bear, how's it going? No, that's I don't have it downloaded, so or I don't have it uploaded anywhere. Mark, how's it going?
I don't be talking to the stream.
Yeah, gotta say hi to all my people. I don't have 2 screens, so
I'm running a laptop with an eGPU that's connected to a monitor, so
oh, that's nice.
by nature I have 2 screens, but one's kind of tiny.
My screen is my high definition television, and I'm just in my armchair here. Ooh, I like those angle cocks. That's neat.
Yeah, I haven't ventured into the multi-screen setup yet. I just have a 50-inch Sony Bravia TV that's running off my PC.
I used to do the same thing on occasion, but now the TV's like on the other side of the apartment, so.
Yeah, I had horror feelings of letting basically people we've never met. I don't know, Bill. You were saying we might have met somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we bumped paths at the Waterloo Region Railroad.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I've been there. I think I left there 2 or 3 years ago, but that was a while back. But I've been before the COVID stuff. I was there once, even though I was no longer a member. They let me run. Good standing.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure I remember you and Emmett coming to operate on one of the days that I was there to
Oh yeah.
watch.
There's another Emmett there too, which is crazy.
Maybe.
There's a Mark. I think there's a Mark and an Emmett. He's older than he's older than my son. But I've seen him. Emmett met Emmett, basically. But yeah,
That's why I remember the name if there's 2 of them.
Well, yeah. I mean, it could be the new Emmett or it could be the old Emmett. My Emmett used to always come with me, so for sure. Whoops. Did you just close the angle cock?
Well, I put some brakes on and turned off the regulator, but I didn't do anything to the on the tender or the cars. Does it get much deeper than this? I could probably use some brakes on those back cars.
Alright.
No, you'll be fine. I've never used brakes. I just want to know if is your fire still going, or?
I still have 13 in the firewood, and
Oh.
I have 0 regulator at the moment, and my brakes at 31%.
Okay.
Yo, get back in the game. You're levitating backwards.
What happened?
You're levitating backwards. Oh no, that's Bob.
He can't know. No, is that me? He can't see
Yes.
the locomotive, but he can see the person. The draw distance on the people apparently is longer than the rolling stock.
Huh.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. As I went to the back of the train, he said, "Don't touch the brakes," so I didn't. So I came back, and then I saw someone floating backwards, and it was you.
Yeah, you see people before you see the equipment.
You said there was 13 wood in. Oh, 13.0 you mean? Like
Yes.
oh, okay. So you basically got a piece after that. So yeah, I don't know what happened with the angle cock. That was kind of weird. It was going. I guess maybe it was the probably.
You mean the cylinder cocks?
Yeah, the cylinder cocks. Yeah. What do I call them? Angle cocks? Yeah, cylinder cocks. That's it.
Yeah, if it's above anything above 0, then it starts shooting out. No, I'm out of firewood if you want to throw 5 more in.
I couldn't get by you. I had some wood and I was going to do it, and I couldn't get by you for some reason.
You can shoot it right between my legs. It'll let you do that.
Oh, will it? Oh, I'm pushing you back now.
And you don't even need the with the door open. You can shoot it right through the door.
Oh yeah.
The access.
Yeah, and you can leave the door open all the time too, and it doesn't affect the numbers anything. And
Doesn't change anything, huh?
It's a tan on my legs.
Am I pushing you back, or is that just?
Yeah, I'm not in the locomotive anymore. I'm in the tender.
So I can push you back. That's weird.
You push them forwards again?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're driving. No, I can't.
It's a one-way trip.
Well, at least you have control.
I noticed that sometimes when I'm like using the Coke or the other one that has the door on the cab, I'll be moving like I have like helixes sometimes of bridges for trying to bring down the gradient. Realize that my guy would start to kind of levitate outside of the cab on his own.
Thanks for the fire. It went up to almost 50.
Oh, nice. I must have missed a couple pieces. Should go up to 70 as a 70 is a max on this one. Used to be 100. They adjusted them or something.
I think they were all 100, but now they've made them realistic to the prototype, whatever size firebox the prototype had.
And Emmett was saying too that the burn rate isn't increased. I thought it was, but he said he doesn't think so.
I
For
can't
what?
really say because I didn't drive a lot before.
Oh, I see.
The
Yeah.
older system, but
I think
it does
I think
seem to go down pretty quick.
yeah, I think it's because you only have you can only have 7 extra, or you can have 7 pieces in there, and that's it.
And they did change that. I think it's like down from 10 to 8 in the Coke.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's down to 7 in this one. I don't know what the Porter's at. I haven't driven the Porter since the update.
Order's always been 5.
Yeah, it used to be -5 to +5. But now they don't have the minus ones now. I don't know if we should, as we're coming down, do you want me to get the porter and just back it up into that siding there? Actually, we can probably pick up the other
Oh,
ones
because
too.
it's in the way. That's the where the places we had to go around it, right?
Yeah, yeah. The other one too is we could actually pick up some more empties, but I don't know if that's necessary. Nah, actually, we could keep it there. I'll just get it out of the way. Trying to figure out a strategy because they can take so much more for tanks. What do we got? Wow,
I need
1,000.
to worry about the switch here.
Let's see here. You're probably to the siding here. I'm not sure. Oh, you're going into the siding.
Should be the way we went up, right?
Yeah, it's going to take you into the yard. That's okay. You can go through the yard. I'm just gonna move the go through the yard again, and I'll fire up the porter, move it forward a little bit. That way, it's off there. You want to restore the maybe restore the tail end to back to normal when it goes by, and then we'll do the same
Yeah,
coming out. Not that we restore our switches very often, but no rule about restoring switches to normal or anything on here. Just whatever.
the first switch we passed, you want that reset?
Yeah, if you can restore that back to normal.
Alright.
Buyer beware on this railroad.
Wow, it still has some steam in it. It's not over steam, but... Ah, crap. I'm not even hooked up? What's going on? Don't leave without me. Got a long way to run. There we go. Now we got the main restored. Or cleared, I should say. Okay. I'm running. You guys still in the yard somewhere?
Just approaching the switch. So you want me to head out onto the main?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll catch up to you. I'll run. Normally I don't like running, but my son thinks it's cool.
I'm just coasting.
That's fine. I'll run. It's just a simulation. Okay, I'm here. My son split a switch tonight. He knew when he did it, and I knew when he did it too. I was like, you shouldn't have done that.
Not as forgiving as Run 8, is it?
No, that's the thing.
Run 8 would tell on you, but it wouldn't actually bust your train apart.
No. That's weird. It says game saved in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't remember seeing that before.
I don't think I've seen that when I go back to the game.
It's showing that on the thing right now, but I don't know why.
Just save it now.
I got something that says game saved in the bottom right-hand corner, and I didn't see that before because I was taking pictures and all kinds of things. I don't know.
I don't remember it ever staying there.
No, but I'm just trying to figure out why it's saying it or why I don't know when it came up, but gonna take a look at the sheet and what we got here. I'll read the comments real quick here. Thanks, Bear. Have a good night too. If I didn't catch you. Let's see here. So I added some more columns to the sheet. Got car loads available and I don't know what VAs. Value available. So we still got about $2,000 sitting around. Well, that's what we could have done. Never thought of that. Or no, we don't have. I was going to say there's no raw iron in rails. So there's nothing.
Here at the bottom.
Oh yeah, cool. Looks like beams and lumber are the big things right now. Beams, lumber, and possibly purchases. Oh, you know what we should have done? I heard something really cool. I totally forgot about it. I could have took the porter apparently and put it on the car.
Yes, you can do that. I figured. I thought originally I tried that at first, and I was like, okay, this thing is going to take off into space once I try to braille it onto the car.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
You can
And
put
I
it on
started
a flat
flying it,
car.
and I thought, okay,
Yeah.
now it's going to shoot into liftoff. And so I was very happy about that.
So porters and hand cars you can take, and I guess it would put on what, any of these flats?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Well, I would put them on the stakes or the bulkheads, but not the ones with the.
Oh okay.
That's the one that I would not put it on, just because I know those things are there
Yeah.
physically. So I think there's.
Emmett's really working hard tonight, judging by all this steam.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty good for 2%, but 3% it really has some fun. What are you at, about 40 throttle? Once you get into the rock cut, it goes to 2%, I think. Okay, hold on here. We got to switch off to the right. Yeah, that's just trying to think of what. Yeah, we can go that way. Better to go that way, anyways. This will take us right back into it. I'm not used to running it this way because usually I come back, I do the iron and the rails, and then I take it back to the depot. It's the first time I've tried to stock up things,
Right.
but I don't know what kind of strategy this will work for. So. And your switch is good. I'm literally can only go so far as the wooden board. It's nice that you can walk it, but you can't walk through the engine. Not like the Porter.
No, there's certain parts that are physical and certain parts that are phantom.
Mm-hmm. Guess I'll line up your back car to the lumber again. Probably take more beams this time.
So we'll pull all the way through and then we'll back up to load.
No, that's okay. Go ahead and pull up to about 2 more cars. I just gotta decide how many. One more car forward. Let's see what I got here. So what did we bring up last time? 24. Sorry, I'm not watching. I'll figure it
I
out.
think you wanted to do 5 and 10 you wanted to do, but we did 9 and 6 instead.
Mm. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, about a half a car or so. Yeah, for now we can load them all up. And about a truck, that's good. You can load them up on the back end. If yeah, you should have the space.
You want to start loading beams back here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, no, shit. Oh, man, they got it to work again.
Take a look at the sheet real quick. Okay, so the iron mine's got we got a surplus of 18 lumber up there. So I don't think we should do any. I think we should just do beams for the rest of the way. Just 2 lumber. That should. I'm right. No, I'm not right. Yeah, I am. I think.
Look at this first car of beams and tell me if it's loaded all the way or not.
I see 2 on it.
And it's like wasn't loaded for me. It like go right over the car. And
It was probably going into this middle car here. That's okay. How about if you want to back up half a car,
Alrighty.
and we'll try. I'll try hitting it. That should be good. Yeah, you're good now. Yes, it's kind of weird. Like I find where it waves to, it gives more favorable to where it waves to, or where it spins to. Go ahead, back up 1 car. And that should be good there. I think my calculations are right. So we had like 3 extra. We had three extra lumber today. Before that, right? I could be wrong though.
Did you say you have 18 up there, and then this is another 12, right?
Yeah. So that would it's a surplus of 3, so I'm basically getting 13 beams, which will take that 5 to 10 ratio. We should have 6 hoppers full if we do that, but go ahead and move forward 4 car lengths. 2 to go. One more. About half. About a quarter. Quarter plus or whatever. Couple trucks. That should be good there. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. Where it waves, it's more favorable. I've heard that the center of this has to be on it, and I think that was originally a lot of people were saying that, but it seems to favor just a little bit more to where it waves around. Okay, ahead 2. One car. About half now.
The struggle is real. We're going up a hill.
Yeah. Oh, you're up by the bridge, huh? That's good there.
Maybe I should have set the switch for the other track for loading. Looks more level.
Okay, head 2.
Hold up there.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, I was saying before about some of the horror stories I've seen in some of the multiplayer servers. How's your experiences on any of the servers so far? I haven't been on any, so
Me either.
yeah.
For Railroads Online, yeah, there's a bunch of guys that play every night on their Discord, and it's quite hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, it's hilarious, but man, I was just thinking to myself, it was just like I like to have fun too, but I've seen some crazy shit. A little over a car.
Personally, I think it's less the brains and more the platforms themselves. Always just slow.
What's that?
Kind of is lower.
You're breaking up for some reason.
This little line right here,
Yeah.
where the woods lower form. I think that's where
You back it up?
Devs.
I've got her at full throttle and we're sliding down the hill. I'm gonna have to back up and take that other siding switch.
Okay, alright, you're good. Go for it.
Yeah, as this thing gets loaded, it's more and more heavy, right? And it's got to go pull up more and more up the hill.
Yeah, it's. I heard it's hard to stop on 3%. So.
I got the switch.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look like you're good now.
Back with you in case the.
Yeah, I got the cranes back here. Oh, 4 more. Two more. One more. Yeah, I gotta stop there. I have to back up half a car.
Oh no, if you can.
What's that?
There we go. There we go.
Oh. Okay, that's good.
I was worried he's gonna have the opposite problem now.
That looks good.
No, it's just hard clicking the regulator and the brake and the whistle all at the same time.
You're saying something about the crack.
They did have regular brakes for this one, didn't they? Did they not?
I don't know. It's got the compressor on it, but or not the compressor. It's got the there's a tap for it, but for the steam pressure, I guess, steam brakes or whatever. Okay, head 2.
Locomotive brakes.
So what were you saying about that crack in the middle?
In the middle of the platform, it's as if there's 2 platforms joined together to make them one.
Oh, okay.
That has something to do with the physics.
Gotcha. 1 car. And there's good.
Yeah, that has something to do with the physics of like how the thing chooses which car it's trying to move on to.
Hmm. But it has some give, though. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, ahead for 2. One car. Nah, not yet. Sorry. Keep going. One car now. Anywhere there should be fine. They did something with it. The whistle or?
Yeah, you can now slide the whistle up and down to get it to do a little quill action.
Oh, I heard something about that. Yeah. Okay, so we
It was like
got.
that before the last update, I think, but I think they just changed like how precisely it changes, like sound wise. Anyway. You gonna move forward or back?
Let's see. I'm just updating what we got here. Sawmill, everything else. So what are we carrying? We're carrying two. Oh Jesus, Murphy.
See two sets of 6, so
2 lumber, yeah, and the rest is all beams.
Okay. So we got 13 beams, 2 lumber. Not much money, but should even us out, I think. I could be wrong though. I'm not. I'm trying to think of what the best thing to do here is. There's a Y that can. I'm just trying to think now. Blah 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 blah.
then
Because we got the one Y over here.
Somebody else want to drive for a while? I had my turn.
what you could do, yeah, you could pull forward, look at the switch, and backwards as if you're going to load again, but backwards.
Yeah.
There's the switch down here that became into the lumber mill in front.
Okay, and then.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Does that sound good?
So we're gonna turn around the Y, right? Okay.
Well, I think he's saying to back down the track where you would unload logs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't have to do that. That's right. Okay.
And then that'll face us.
That sounds. Yeah. Okay. I'll handle the head end then. And go for it. So I will blah blah blah. I got this switch here. I'm coming over. I got to get a switch in front of you if you want to break yourself off there, or. Okay, you're good ahead. Just don't go too far or else you won't make it through that bridge. I gotta replan that if I want to use the... I probably will never use that one up there anyways. Of course, it'd be nice to... Oh yeah, I'm not too sure if you're gonna fit.
You're talking about the top of the train.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you're gonna...
Ghost.
You're not gonna...
Ghost.
The top of the train's not gonna fit. That's the problem with this. Oh, this should be fun. Oh boy.
I think we came through this way the other time. And
Oh, it let it.
Yeah,
It just...
It just goes through.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, I had
Oh.
to happen.
Okay, keep going.
Bridge that went to the smelter. I was like, you know what, this train's not gonna fit. And I said, you know what? It's early access. Odds are it's just gonna go right through, or something amazing is going to happen. So I went and tried it, and it just went right through.
You unlocked an Easter egg.
Very nice. Your switches are good in front of you. How are you on logs? Pretty good.
I have 6.85, so I could use another 5.
All right.
I have since named that bridge Bridge 9 3/4.
This bridge?
No, the bridge that I originally went straight through. You know, like platform 9 3/4.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. Did I give you enough wood there?
There's also that 11-foot 8-inch bridge that everybody runs.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I know what you're talking about. How are you on wood now? You're
It's on a website.
Yeah, I know. Huh? Can't believe how many people keep hitting that thing. Do you got enough wood in the in there now?
Yep, it's at 48.9.
Sounds like I missed one. Oh well. Maybe not. Because I had 5.
Well, it was over 50 when you threw them in, and it's just gone below 50. It's at 45 now. It goes down pretty quick.
Hmm. But it should max out at 70. Oh well. I don't think it's as precise as when you're standing. So you're good plenty. Are we coming straight around and then we're gonna back up down the main and then head back? Might as well, if you want. 'Cause then we can.
You guys are conducting. I'm just driving the train.
Yeah. What was your idea, Jim?
You'd clear that switch that was connecting you to the lines of the log camp, and then re-flip the switch.
Oh, okay.
Reverse, and
Then come.
drop off.
Then come down the just come down the bridge. Okay, sounds good. About 8 to go.
Wow, long train.
6 to go. Two more. And you're okay to stop whenever. You're good to back up for about 30. Yeah, one of these days I'll realign that bridge, but I don't plan on taking Emmett too far up this line that often, anyways. Not for what the lumber does right now. Right now it does, sorry, 5 logs and 5 cordwood. You at the switch, Jim? Okay, yeah, about just about 4 more. You have to stop. 2 to go to a stop. 1, and anywhere there is fine. I'll go get the switch.
I have the strangest feeling we're not on the same page.
That's okay. I'm on the main right now. Go ahead and back up for 20.
Are you guys west or south?
We're west of the sawmill. See, the tail end was past the tunnel, and I wasn't too sure if you were planning on which way you were going there. So I thought, oh, okay, well, you might.
I was implying you would just reverse straight from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I feel like you've gone a long way around.
Oh yeah, we've used the Y's out here.
Okay.
There's 2 ways of entry now. One goes right back, full train length now. We're going to be heading back in the same way we came from that bridge route.
Okay.
So that big grade that he was having problems, that'll be going down. He'll be going right straight past the the loading, and then take the left all the way up. About 4 more. 2 more.
So he's going to come down this grade through the wood loading
That's good there.
section.
Yeah, he's going to be the switches that were coming into that we had set originally going in is good
Okay,
now.
Yeah. So I went ahead and rate this.
I guess I'm not on the engine. Sometimes I'm on the engine and sometimes I'm not. Oh, I fell off. Oh, that's weird.
Just be careful out there. OSHA's not invented for another 100 years.
Yeah. It's weird, I can't ride that board anymore. Alright, fine. I'll ride this board. So he'll need a straight through from that hill past the loaders and then around the that turn by the east end of the sawmill back where we came. You should be seeing us soon. You're at the sawmill right now, Jim?
Yeah, I'm at the logging drop-off side. I'm assuming that's.
Oh, we're not on the drop. We're at the load. We're gonna be coming through the loaders.
Okay.
You know that hill I
Yeah.
was pulling up? So we're coming down that hill now.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and completely throw that whole time.
Hey, we don't seem rushed for time tonight. Only 9:39.
Don't scare me like that. I'm in Central. There we go. That means you gotta switch it right away.
I can't see the switch.
The one in front of you is good, but the next one.
Oh, by the other end of the Y? Okay.
Yeah, because I thought you were going to reverse over that switch. Yeah, it's set the right way. Just go straight back to the line, right?
Yeah, just going right to the left. How's the switch? He's coming.
Left.
4 more. Can't see it yet. You're good. Switch is lined. There he is. Jump on. All right. See how horrible that little spur is there. The tree's the bumper, and that. I had a car.
Nice.
I had a car at this switch for some reason. Actually, it happened to Emmett too. It went up over in the mountains, and we didn't find it until we had the map generator. But it's crazy. Mine wasn't so bad. Switch is good.
I mean, usually the tree's the bumper. That's just sustainable thinking. Like 100 years ahead of your time.
I was afraid to do it at first, but what's crazy is there's this. I think there's this one of the. I think Ian's program they call on the one of the generator programs. He's got it where it does it on a website, and it lists all everybody's maps in this program that he's got, and these crazy percentages for grades. I'm not too sure if it's the actual legitimate grades or if it's people that are putting bumpers. And the grades are just so huge.
Oh, right.
So I'm not
Yeah,
sure what it
the
is.
guys I play would do that.
Yeah.
Maximum is 10%.
Yeah, and I was seeing I think I saw I thought I saw higher. Now maybe 10 more than 10. Yeah, if it was set, like not non-set, like oh, I guess you can't go up that way. No, you can't. That's right. It's not like the radius, which is free. You can go free or set.
I mean, you can just stick a rail straight up and down the side of the mountain if you really wanted to.
Maybe that's what they did. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
It could also be, the ghosted track splitting out.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people like Ian's. I think it's nice looking, but I still like the one that I use. I think it's a better railroad map. And that's a neat one because I like it because it actually shows where each piece of equipment is. What I like about Ian's though is it actually tells you what's the counts in the various locations, which is nice too. But it doesn't tell you what cars are where, and well, it tells you the car types, but it tells you
Yeah,
some
seeing
things.
the cars on the map and dots, that's cool. I like those. That map's cool.
Yeah, and that's what the one I'm using is similar. It's a little clunkier, than Ian's, but I like it still.
Pretty soon, someone will come up with one map to rule them all.
Yeah, that's one way. I've seen some interesting ones.
Seems like the devs already sort of have an idea of what at least their idea of where the rail should go should be based on,
Based on the land, yeah.
up to the iron mine that's like perfectly carved out, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple pretty cool valleys that look like they've been blasted out for a railway line.
This is the second attempt to get down here. The old one used to be over off to the right, and it was the Hell Bridge, as I call it. And that was just an S curve. It was a 3%, but it had a little tiny section that was 6 or 7%, and it would cause a train like this to just get away. Even if you slowed it down, it would be vibrating so much that you really had to get super slow, or else you'd be in trouble. And one day I had it.
I remember one of your streams talked about the closing down of Bell Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one I like. I haven't had an issue.
We're up to the smelter from the lumber. There's a single helix somewhere near the right about where you start to turn out from the valley that comes from lumber. And the route to the coal mine has like 2 views. They look a bit ridiculous, but they're all 4% or less.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the one out here is like 2%. Thanks.
Yeah, this one here is a 3%er. I could go 2%, but
more money for the bank account.
Yeah. Well, the best part is I'm trying to figure out if I should have actually went down to the depot and picked up three more hopper cars. I never thought of that. Not gonna worry about stopping for. I want to, but we don't have enough flat cars anyways for everything, so we'll just load her up for now. Grab
They
some.
don't go bad.
No.
That iron ore will be waiting when you're ready.
Yeah. So, this switch up here, I think we'll restore that to the main. So you're about 4 away from that switch, and then I'll restore that one to the main, and then we'll just head right through. The yard was the latest addition. That was, I think ideally I want to get a transfer, so I got one crew working on the top and then one on the bottom, and then just maybe have extra cars or something. Well, we'll see. Okay, you're good. Should be good the other end too. Had time to take some pictures.
Yeah, it's like any railroad, there's different ways to run it, right? You can
Oh, yeah.
dedicated unit trains, just go grab everything, bring it back to the depot, or you can run, purpose-built trains that go from point A to point B, and then point C, and then back to the depot.
Yeah. I used to do it where I stopped here and then I would grab 3 cars and... But I'm thinking of getting my stock up, and... So you see how I've... where the red car is here on the left, that's the pit right there where we drop it off. Works good. So you just dump everything into the pit instead of the dock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So it looks nicer.
That looks dope.
It runs really nice. Wasn't sure if it was going to work the first time, but I figured, I would try it. And sure enough, it worked. Every time it's worked. Yeah, your switch is good.
Yeah, the switch is good.
Yep. How are you on wood?
I'm 0 on wood. Boiler pressure's just starting to come down now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get you.
So you can throw 5 in or 10 in.
All right. Oh, did I just hit something of yours? I might have knocked something out. Did I put the reverser on?
Yeah, you put us into neutral.
Okay, I'll fix that. Unless you got it. There we go. It's in forward now.
Yeah, I didn't know you'd be able to do that.
I didn't know either.
So you could have 2 guys running. You could have 2 guys in the cab, one running the brakes, one running the regulator. That was hilarious. They just bumped something. Yeah, we're going backwards.
You should be just under 70 now. Oh, that's neat watching the throttle move.
Yep, it was 68.05.
That's so when you throw it from when you throw it from afar, you risk losing some wood. That's what happened to me a couple times. It's pretty accurate, but it's not perfectly accurate. But when you get nice close up to it, and I open the door and I just go in there, it just boom. Of course, I had to shove you into the boiler, but.
I needed a 10 anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that steam went down really fast.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If the fire is out for a while, it will, that water temperature will really do a number. So, yeah, you're...
Even the whistle doesn't sound like it's got full pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to wait for it to build up. We only got 35 psi in the boiler.
At least.
I should push you some more. Oh, I can't push you anymore. Yeah, I see 50 now. The back of your torso is in the way of the gauge there. There we go.
What's at 50? The firewood?
75 psi. It's coming up now. You're up to 100 now.
100 should be good.
Yeah. I wish there was a visual way of knowing. There you go. Now the pressure release is on, so you're good.
Guys, wait for it when it hits full pressure.
What's that?
Look on the top of the stack. When it,
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah,
The
that's what
pre-
Sean just said. When it gets to 130, it starts blowing up.
Yeah, that's the pressure release.
I would probably be too late to add wood at that point, because that means the pressure's already dropping, right?
Yeah.
Means you're producing the most power the engine is.
Then if your wood gets down to about 20, let me know and I can grab a handful. Keep it hot. I think the next one I'm gonna have to start bringing in some wood for the oh, what do you call it? The firewood depots. I don't know how much this fills up, how much it takes to fill this up. I'm used to the porter.
Was that just a pass-through industry again? We're on our way somewhere else right now.
Yeah, we're going right back. We're going right back up to where we were. Oh, you mean the what? The firewood depot?
Yeah, I was. I didn't see where we. I thought that was where we were going, where we just went through.
We're heading back to the iron mine.
Okay. Yeah, I wish because we went through on the main line. I guess I didn't recognize it because the other time we went through the loading zone.
That's right. Yeah.
That's why I thought it was a different spice. And I can't pull up my map when you're in the UI. So if I could pull up my map every few minutes, I would know where I am, where I'm going, but I can't. So that's a little bothersome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get so used to it now.
Yeah, I'm sure when you build the track layout, you know it like the back of your hand, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is the extent of the one line. There's the map. The map's on the employee page. I tried to print off as much. Like right up here, off to the left is the that's the building of the. Oh, is it not here? Sorry. Once you get past the waterfall, there's that one track off to the left, where it looks like the roadbed off to the left. That's going to be the coal run. Not the coal run. Yeah, the coal run. Never mind.
I'm under 10 for firewood now, if you're handy.
Sure. That should put you up to 60.
Close, 55.
Alrighty. Yeah, I've got this all mapped out here. I usually run a couple times, at least 2 or 3 times on the weekend too. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be running. Wednesdays, sometimes I work later on Wednesdays and Mondays, and then I'll watch wrestling tomorrow night during prime time. So I don't run prime time. I know that. Sometimes I'll run a little bit earlier, but I'll be back on Thursday.
Hear that, Jim? Day off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be back on Thursday, and then right around the same time, Thursday, Friday. Try to start at about 8.
Does this groundwork right here, is that going to be something that goes
That's the coal line. That'll follow the river all the way, or probably
valley?
probably about 75-80% of the way to the coal mine, and then veers off. Crosses once. I got one bridge in already. There's a second bridge that's going to go in to come back off on the river, but it's going to be really smooth and fast for a long time. Real fast running. It follows the. It doesn't follow the full eastern end, like the eastern side. It actually follows the river most of the way, and then it cuts. It cuts westward a little bit and follows the western ridge up to the coal mine. And there is a path that was. I tried following it the other way. It was tough to follow. It didn't seem to go very far. But I know some people have rode the mountains. I've seen some maps. It's interesting. The Ian's site he's got. You can see all kinds of people's maps if you're ever looking for ideas. Now, some of them are. I have no idea.
When you get the chance, and just post that in the Discord.
Yeah, sure.
I can never find anything related to the skin just for Google searching, just because I search for such and such railroads, like something like route maps, railroads online, and it just shows like actual railroads.
Oh yeah.
It never gets up what it is I'm actually looking.
We'll have to top the wood up at the top, I would imagine. Nah, we should be fine.
I'm at 25 firewood.
All right.
Probably be close to empty by the time we get there.
Yeah, once you get to 20, let me know. Then I'll top it up again. I'm grabbing some now.
I'll watch it more closely this time.
Is it below 20 now?
20.24, 20099, there we go, below 20. 29, 49, 69.
That's it. That's the max.
68.
Yeah.
68.4, 68.2.
You won't be...
70.
Yeah, you won't. You can't get past 70. I've tried it. So that's the max for this one.
It's cool being able to watch the UI while you stuff it in.
Yeah.
There.
Well, that was like what you did the other night too. Where I was doing the same thing, and it was really cool.
Oh, looks like we got a rock slide ahead. The track's all buried.
What's that?
Kidding. Just kidding.
I thought there was some visual thing.
No, up ahead the track was blurry, like it hadn't rezzed in right, and for it did look like boulders on the track, which gave me that idea. Oh, see this? See, they've cut this swath through this little valley here, perfect for a train to go through.
Yeah.
Except they think you should be a little lower.
Yeah, the one ridge is up at the top, I think, but I don't know if we're on the path yet or not. Yeah, this looks like the path.
Getting close to the trestle.
I forget if there's a path. I think there's a few there's a few ridges I find. My son he runs it a little bit lower.
So you just bought the one copy of the game and you take turns playing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he plays another saved of on this computer. But yeah, I just run one guy. He's got a computer upstairs, but
Another couple weeks and you'll splurge for that second license.
maybe. I mean, we've had this since the beginning of the month, pretty much since it launched, and he's fine. I mean, he plays it, he enjoys it, but he's not as into it as me. I can tell. He still enjoys trains. That's his go-to. I got tired of trains. I did run 8 for the longest time. He didn't like that at all. I mean, he liked it. He liked it for a tiny bit, and he got bored of that real quick. He likes creating. So I think that's where he likes that part of this, and then he likes running the different engines. But he's not so much to the operations side of things. And that's where I see the potential coming up. Despite the fact that I enjoy I've enjoyed creating this as well, and mapping it out, and I see there's so many different decisions. Like, I mean, you can make even at this level. We're not even to the coal yet. We got a ways to go. A lot of people they've rushed to get there, and just like, yeah, that's okay. Then you got the ones where they can add money to their accounts and all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, what do we got in the... Okay, we got the lumber at the front end, so...
Announce our presence with Thortar.
Yeah. Let's just get the engine past the in the middle of the two here. About three more. Yeah, one more. That should be good. Maybe back up a bit.
Yeah, I was clicking on the wrong buttons. As you can tell, you heard the whistle. I turned on the generator. I'm like, where's the freaking brakes?
Well, we got a lot of firewood to try. If you wanna throw some firewood in, we got plenty here. I'll unload these. Yeah, go ahead and come back about half. I think you could just chuck it right at that thing, too.
Yeah, there we go.
Still another quarter to come back. One truck, at least. About a wheel. It's not really coming back much. There he comes. That's good. That should be fine. Okay, ahead about just a car.
Somebody else want to drive for a while?
Okay.
Go for it. I'll fill up the tender.
Forward, right. You're back. Forward.
Yeah, forward one. One car. Half car. That's good there.
Just chucking wood in there as he's driving away.
As long as it's going there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we're over 2,000 now. Okay, I had two cars. Oh crap, I didn't notice. Might have just wasted some lumber, I'm not sure. I think it worked though. Okay, that's good there. I was noticing the lumber. It said 24.
Wasted if it worked.
It said 24 of 24 for lumber, which scares me. I don't know what we were. What the heck were we at?
You know
Oh,
what? I think we were at 18.
we were at 18, and
Yeah, we brought up.
but
6.
somehow it gave us the money.
No, but 18 and 6 is 24, right?
Right, but we've emptied 2 cars.
So we had 2 cars of 6.
I swear it was giving me the money on that second car.
I think it does give you the money, but you don't get it. You don't get the lumber up here.
Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, let's see what happens when the beams start going in. I'm afraid of this.
Well, the moment you do that, because 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, you're not going to fill it up because it's going to start taking away lumber.
Because the problem was I didn't have any beams. Now it's processing again. Okay, go ahead, one car ahead. Yeah, I think we lost some lumber. Even though it gave us money. Half
Yeah,
car.
you get the money for delivering it here, but you
Okay, stop her there.
to make the ore.
That sucks. Oh well. Make it spill proof. I'm trying. There we go. Okay, a car ahead. Yeah, I never thought of that. Ah, well. Half car. You're good there. Okay, one car. Half car. Good there. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's see here. Let's see what happens here. I think as long as we're past that one spot, we should be fine. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, ahead, just less than a car. You're good there. Okay, ahead another car. Half car. And good there. Okay, ahead another car. You got a long run?
I'm getting my steps in every time I run. It seems to take a little longer.
Yeah. Let's see here. Have to pull ahead of time. Yeah, you should be fine. As long as you're past that crack. Okay, ahead of car. Need a wheelbarrow. Half car. And okay there.
If only we had a large, powerful machine to do probably some heavy objects in distances.
Okay, ahead of car.
Yeah, instead of paying some grunt $1.95 a day to
Half car. And you're good there. Okay, hit a car. Half car. And you're good there.
Now I have a surplus of beams.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose that,
Used all the lumber up, and we got 3 beams in the bank, and we still got 1, 2, 3.5 flat cars to unload.
Well, that sucks. How's the iron mine looking?
Oh, we got 48 here, ready to go.
That sucks.
But hang on, how many beams do you have stored there?
I've got 6 of 20. How many cars we got left? We're good. Well, that's interesting. There's only 2 beams on the back car.
I was gonna ask about that.
Oh. Oh, well. That's good enough. Let's see. So we got 3, 6, 7, 8 more. Yeah, we got plenty of room up here for the beams. Okay, yeah. Okay, head full car.
Obviously, this is proving to us that it doesn't really make much sense to be super anal about, bringing up balanced trains up here because shit happens.
Yep. Okay to stop.
And just do whatever math you need. Add a car.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just about right.
Well, one day you bring up too much lumber, the next day you bring up too much beams, but it doesn't matter because it all gets processed eventually.
Yeah. Okay, head a car.
You also might have written down an extra siding here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm starting to think like at some point, depending. Okay, tiny bit more. Stop there. That's good. Yeah, I was thinking that we have through trains come through, and then I wish there was room for a Y up here, but okay, head a car.
When I say I did make a Y work, well, not a Y. I made a loop into one.
Oh yeah, good there.
Yeah, you can make a Y in the sky with Lucy. Get Lucy out here, she can make it work.
Okay, gonna go to the head end. You're good back about 6, I think.
Back up 6.
How's your water looking?
Water is good.
Yeah.
2,000.
Alrighty.
Back up by 6.
Yeah, about 6, give or take. It's hard to tell the difference between these cars, all these stakes and the angle I'm at.
I like that you've resisted putting in just a runaround, like a loop back up here, because in the prototype they would do that. They would turn the locomotive on a turntable, or they would back it down, the whole way. They would just put the locomotive on the other way and run it backwards.
Yep. Yeah. I found it was yeah, running backwards is okay with this engine. I found it dangerous with the Porter. It was a nice view, but it was I know it was pretty easy the one time I fell off of it. And that was the end of that. I found it later. 2 cars. 1 car. Good there. Maybe a little bit more. Just a tiny bit. That should be good. Okay, ahead. Couple to the clear the switch. Oh wow, that wood looks good. I had a laugh at everybody who was worried when they changed the wood. Okay, stop there. Because I was already going around with cheating. I knew I could, but I resisted it and started stocking everything, and sure enough. Okay.
I flipped the switch at the far end for the loco to get back to the main.
Alrighty. Wonder which way they'll roll if I let it go for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not rolling, so that's a good sign. So 14 beams extra. Come on, car. Half the engine. Yeah, that's good. Ah, maybe you're not there. Now you're there. You're good right there. I took all the brakes off the cars, so hopefully they don't move. I've seen that too, where all of a sudden they start moving.
Yes, that's weird. We've made like kind of a pseudo hump guards before, where like I kind of like the siding set up where they're deliberately on an incline, so I can move them up just by taking off the brakes and letting them collide into one another.
Yeah, I do.
And,
I do some kicking at various locations. I've done kicking, and I've the way that log, not the way the log, the coal line is. I see it working unless I can have a connecting track come up to the sawmill somehow, which I've seen some maps do it. I foresee cars being gravity switched down. I've done some gravity switches in other places. I'm just trying to remember where, but just gravity switch it down so that then it starts taking the other way. I actually rode the cars down once too. That was fun. Oh, did I give it too much? Yep. That's some momentum. Push against it like a brake.
That's the other thing I expected the devs to include in the patch notes, but I never saw it.
What's that?
They changed it in a patch kind of recently, but I don't remember ever seeing it in the notes.
There's a lot of things that don't get in the notes. It's kind of weird. I've seen notes that have been edited and somebody mentions it, but yeah, I imagine there's a few other things. Ah, damn, that damn cow catcher's in the way. I can't see. Well, at least I can see through it barely.
My left's a little bit.
Yeah. I think you're good there. Looks good to me. We got 48 and beams are 14.
Eventually, it would be cool to have a small engine up here for switching.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just bring unit trains up here, drop the stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, take home.
You're good there.
Take home the empties or take home the loaded ore car or jennies.
Well, that's what I was thinking for. That's why I had the yard originally set up at the down at the smelter. I was thinking of a transfer there as well, like just run one service coming back and forth. But I'd have to get some more flats and then shuttle them that way. But yeah, eventually though, if we get enough crews to have an engine up here for sure.
If the game's stable enough to have 20 people on a server.
I don't know if it is.
It says they can, the limit says 60, but you need a supercomputer to have that many people.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Okay, about 4. Yeah, so far I haven't seen any hits. Now I'm running 30 frames locked. 3 more. About 1 biggie.
Is that an exterior program that's showing you that on screen?
No, you should be locking the frames because it'll run as fast as it can if it's at unlimited. About a truck. You're good. Well, that's interesting.
Right, so my frames are unlimited, so I should run it how many frames?
You can run it whatever frames you think it's good for your computer. I run it at 30, unlimited.
It says 100% above that. What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's the resolution that
That's
it's like
the slide
rendered
bar
resolution.
above it.
Rendered resolution versus actual. But like the screen resolution. So say I'm on a 1920 by 1080 monitor, I can slide that down so that it only renders like around 2/3 that, so that it's not rendering as many pixels on the screen to save on GPU performance.
Okay.
All right.
Now my display resolution is 1360 768. So should I cut that down from 100 to?
Should leave that on 100.
I should leave it there.
Yeah. Okay, good to go.
Yeah, you're good to go. Everything's released.
Yeah, that resolution's right in the beefy part of the curve, right in the middle. I think this system's about 3 years old. So view distance, near, medium, far, epic. Epic is the furthest, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got everything. I got everything at Epic or whatever the hell the highest rating is, and just locked it at 30.
Yeah, everything's epic for me as well. That's the way it came when it installed. I don't know if it figures out my system
Yeah, I don't know. So we're at 2,511 right now, so that's good.
Nice, making some good money. Oh, you might have wanted to save before we headed down the mountain.
Yeah, it's okay.
For gambling, then.
There you go.
I never save. When I'm developing the route, I will, but sometimes, but...
I still have 2,000 in funds, so I haven't cut down any trees I wasn't supposed to, and I haven't embezzled any money from the boss yet.
Oh, that's good. Let's see what we got down here.
Were you still mulling over whether you wanted to use those $2,000 for other purchases?
Maybe next time. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, we can.
You can just change your Steam name to log in and get an extra $2,000 to buy a bunch of flat cards or tankers or whatever you need.
I think it'll keep my money.
Well, when I first played this game, I had my real name listed in my Steam account,
Mm-hmm.
and I played for a few hours, and I made $1,000 and got some experience. And then I realized that I needed to change it to blah blah blah. And when I did that and re-logged in, I was back at level 1, no experience, and $2,000.
Hmm.
Just because I changed my screen name in Steam.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard that from other people that you could change your name and get another $2,000.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to go that far. Yeah, I won't change my name, but I don't know. It would buy. What would it buy? If it basically what happens is it's too late now tonight because you're already in, or you've joined. But before you join, maybe if we think about some purchases, like I'm starting to think about some extra cars now. And I
At
mean,
first, I thought it was only the hoster that could buy equipment, but other people can
I
buy
think
it.
you can actually do player versus player. They can have their own basically competing railroads or something.
Well, that's an idea that I had in my head. I was gonna build all the main routes to all the industries, bring it back to the depot, and then around the depot, build a bunch of yards, and maybe 2 or 3 yards, and have all the yards look the same, so they have like a place to drop off, pick up, and then a place, 3 or 4 tracks for storage, and then all your locomotive facilities, and then let people join the server and take over one of those areas, and then they could call it whatever company they wanted, and then they would buy the equipment that they needed, locomotives, rolling stock, whatever, and then make money for themselves, and then as they make more money, they buy more stuff, kind of like a co-op game.
Like, we know that already that lockable areas already are possible because of the spawn area that you can't edit. So it seems like something that's reasonably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not only have so those like 3 or 4 companies down near the depot could be the class 1 railroads, so to speak, but then you could have a guy take over one of the industries where he has a couple of switchers, and people would drop cars off to him and unload them so they get the money, but then the guy who owns the company would load up the cars and take it to the next link in the chain, kind of thing, to make his money.
Yeah, that's the thing is like if he was to do the work, of course he would have to take it to the next. So you can't have a local industry switcher
Yeah,
unless
if you load the cars, you'd have to deliver them and unload them to make
yeah,
money.
that's it'd be
So
kind of an in,
everybody has to transport and unload,
yeah.
unless say you took 10 cars of beams up to where we just were, and you unload 8 of them for yourself, and then you leave 2 of them for me as my percentage for letting you use my iron ore
Oh yeah.
plant. And then when I log on, there's a bunch of cars there for me to unload, and that's how I make my money.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of different, crazy, whacked out ideas you could come up with this base game they've given us. And who knows what
Not to
they're
mention
playing.
there's a bigger map somewhere.
Yeah, there'll be other maps, there'll be bigger maps.
There'll be the what do you call it? The Steam Workshop stuff.
Yeah, I'm a little scared about that. I don't know if it's going to be, a lot of free stuff and really cheap stuff that people work and want to share, or if someone's going to make a GP7 in, CN and then want $30 for it.
Yeah, really.
Put it on your railroad.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna stay with the, the big sins with dovetail and brains and all that. I don't think they're looking. Those sort of professional folks are looking at this, thinking, yeah, that's something I really want to.
Well, anybody with some good 3D skills, Blender skills, AutoCAD skills, Pro Engineer, I mean, they could model, any locomotive they wanted, and then, they would have the guts, the scripts, the whatever, the brains of the loco that would come from railroads online that they would plug into, right?
Yeah.
True, but my thinking is that the game itself is not like the target audience is between the simulators that make themselves out as simulators proper versus this Unity engine. It's not like it's lower quality or anything, but like looking at the way the trains shake as they move along the individual sections of rail, the knowing how the complicated the physics going on really are and how simplified the engine it has to make it to process it. Is this switch right?
Yeah, we said it when we left, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
We'll go back the same way we came
Yep.
out. And then this is just to pass our industry to get to the other place.
I'm not too sure about the switch at the other. Oh yeah, the other end should be fine too.
Yeah, my thinking is that the people who would pay the money for that, and I am one of them, I think, for like the first class ticket thing. People who do that are probably not the same people who typically play this game. Also, they're the Steam Workshop that gets
Whoops.
full like big like Twitch or premium item.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the way it goes. I mean, there's a lot of modders for Run 8, and as far as I know, everybody shares their stuff pretty freely.
What is Run 8? I heard you guys say that a couple times.
It's pretty cool. You say there's modders for Run 8?
Yeah, there's a Discord group where people do paint and sound modifications to the game.
Oh, okay. I didn't think. Is that for version 1 or version 2? Because I heard version 2 was locked up.
That's for 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll do some wood.
Run 8 is Run 8 is a is a really good, probably one of the best. I'll call it the best train simulator on the planet personally. Um, and I was with it for like the beginning. I was actually a beta tester for a couple times. Before it even got launched, I had the first server that was up for Run 8, the RTS server. And I mean, it was I saw from the development from the first version onto the second version, it just got it's really really good. The routes that are there, there's only so many. I think there's like there's three regions. There's the Southwest region, there's the Southeast region, all in the United States. Southwest California, Southeast Florida, and into Folkston, Georgia, Waycross, and the Northeast up by Selkirk and Albany area. But it's really good. It's got realistic controls. It's really good. It was one of the best ones that came out with multiplayer. In fact, I have not seen anything that was good of multiplayer that has come close until I saw this. And I might be, maybe I've missed a few games. I know Trains has a multiplayer. There's a few of them that have done it. I think Run 8 was the first one that really did it good, I thought. And you could dispatch. We used to have a team of dispatchers, California and all kinds of stuff. But eventually they're just... you'd have some of the bigger servers that they would just have all the people, and then the regions were too big for me. It just got so hard to operate. Once they brought LA in, that was the beginning of when it got unmanageable for me, anyways.
Set up a whole railroad just in LA.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I tried it. I tried doing that actually. But then what happens is when you set up a server that you don't have certain regions in it, or you limit the scope, a lot of people get, they don't want to hang around that long because they have this part of the route, or they have this region, and they want all of it. Usually, a lot of them, tend to have most of the connecting routes in the region. Not everybody. Some of the first ones that are in it.
If you're going to run a server, you definitely need all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
The individual ones too, like
and the smaller servers. If you want to try to, they call it as real as it gets. If you want to try to do it as real as it gets, it just you can't do it. You even the best server, which is Run 8 Depot, that's out there. As good as they are, they cannot operate that thing at 100%. And they're good, and they're fine, and they like it that way, and they're okay with how they operate. What I like about this is there's no rules here. So if we have one crew, two crew, whatever crews, who's to say? We don't know what the prototype is for this. This is this is totally something freelanced. Then I was always looking for smaller regions in Run 8. I kept on saying that was the one thing they talked about bringing in, and they never really brought it. And they've been talking about version 3 for three or 4 years now, I think. But I hear it's coming, but who knows? I'm not too worried about it though. I'm kind of stuck on this now. This to me is I'm not a Steam person either. But this is good for me. Oh, I'll stop here actually. I think what we can do. Well, it's 10:44. What we can do is we can park the cars in this connecting track here, or the Y. This is where I usually store them up here. And we can go light power back to, like, it's 10:45, so we can go light power back to the depot. Because I think next time around we'll get some cars, and I think I'll consider that whole purchasing program, employee purchasing program. Because I definitely have some yard space up. Well, I have yard space available both at the depot and over. Well, here I got nothing. But definitely have yard space, and I got room for more space if need be at the smelter. So what you want to do is come up basically to the next switch, which is a little ways away still. This is the Y. Right now the switch is against you. You're good for about 10 or so. And we're gonna be dropping these cars before the switch. I'm gonna check the tail end actually, how we're doing. I'll keep an eye on the tail end. Once it's clear, I'll let you know.
Well, what say you?
Okay, you're good to stop whenever it's good for you. We've cleared the Y here. I'm setting handbrakes at this end. You can separate the cars there now. I'll put 3 handbrakes on this end. That should be plenty. I don't think there's a grade here. Not that I remember anyways. Running back to the engine.
Down, backwards.
Okay, I'm on.
So Run 8 started with a bunch of guys that played Microsoft Train Simulator.
Yep.
But they didn't like that none of it was modifiable, so they created their own game based off of it. But then they as well made it non-modifiable, which is kind of ironic that they
Switch is against you. I'll go grab it.
And the depot server that Sean was mentioning is a bunch of guys who do real railroading in real life, and then when they get off work, they log on to the depot and, you know, say an engineer in real life would become a conductor on the depot.
You're good to go.
And they are pretty strict and pretty prototypical, but nobody has enough people to run a whole region like the southwest. You need literally thousands of people to be running
Yep.
to operate everything.
If they were
San
ever
Bernardino map alone has 300 industries to service out of like 15 or 20 different yards.
before they introduced LA, we could get maybe, I think the most we'd ever get is like 13 or so online for RTS. But we were able to run Needles, Mojave, and what am I? Cajon, Needles, and Mojave sections. We were able to run that, and we could run both humps, Barstow and West Colton, and we were fine. But once it got to LA, that was just like, okay, now what? So it became, at that point, it was great, because when version 2 first came out, the best time for me was when version 2 first came out, and that's all there was, and LA didn't come with, everybody thought LA was coming with version 2, because that was the pictures they kept showing. And I was concerned about that, and they didn't do it, and I was like, good. And I was like, I hope they keep it that way or have an idea of what they want to do, and that just. In the Northeast, the guy's real cool. He comes onto my YouTube channels a lot. Uh, well, back when I was doing Run 8, I probably not so much now, but Mikey, I like his route. I like the some of the scenic portions of the trees in the Northeast there.
Switch that right.
Oops. Yeah, we're good to go into there. We're gonna wind up right at the depot. I think we're gonna need to be in there anyways. We can turn it at the turntable up ahead. We'll go up to that next switch about a few ahead, and then I'll turn to the turntable, park it here at the depot, and call it the night. It's 10:51 Eastern here. And I figure by on Thursday we'll get some extra cars here.
Well, it was a good session.
Yeah, that was fun.
Any problems and made some money.
Very productive.
Three-man crew is just as good as a two-man crew.
Yeah. I think if we had a fourth person, then we could probably divide into two. You guys, and I mean, you guys are actually keeping my confidence up because I was worried opening it up. At first I thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go multiplayer and all these people, but you don't have as many controls, right? Or I heard people about wasting firewood and all kinds of other crazy horror stories, and I'm like, oh boy.
That's why I didn't want to do anything online right away because I was worried. Just thinking, how could they miss it?
Well, someone could get on your server and just go somewhere remote and just start deleting all your crap.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I mean, you have the backups and everything, and it's all cool, but
but maybe you don't realize that someone deleted everything up at the smelter until you go up there a week from now.
Yeah. That's true.
Right? And then you're like, oh, where'd all that go?
Mm-hmm.
And then you save over save. A year, a week ago, backup is no more.
Yeah. Which is kind of. I'm going to be careful, like bringing people. There's at least one other person that has been given membership. He was asking about it before. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, what? How do you qualify somebody when they're just on Discord and you just don't know? Because I don't want to give them tests and you can't
go play on their server for a night and see how they operate.
Yeah, that's possible.
One thing I would suggest you do, Sean, just to keep your ass out of trouble, is create a private channel here on Discord for just you and Emmett, and upload your save game once a day, once a week, so you always have that archive to go back to. Like I said.
Well, I'm in the directory now. I already have backups as it is. We have backups as save files, so we save 2. But I'm also creating multiple copies. Yeah. Man, that thing really spins. But that's what I'm going to do. Because what you what you can do is about one full track length or width. Half. It's nice though. It takes the it's nice and precise as far as I like this engine actually. Speaking of precise, I like this engine because it's a lot more precise than the Porter. It's a lot nicer to control. Like the other one's too overpowered in some ways. About a couple
It's
rails.
overpowered.
But I want to be careful, like bringing people on. And I just wish there was a way to for them to come on and not have access, if that makes sense. Get to know them a bit. Because I want to expand. I certainly think the more people we can try, but as long as it doesn't get too crazy. Yeah, about, what? Still, it's 2 rails. At least from my view.
I remember a long time ago I used to play with a large base. We played Minecraft, but it was 0.30, like it's like Minecraft Classic, and it was like this like very basic version
That's good.
where all you did was just build like you're like basically just building like
Oh, yeah.
they had a multitude of different servers, and I'll run it constantly, obviously, because in that case it was, Minecraft 0.3, and it was super basic, and you run building servers everywhere. And there was like one public server, and then there were other like locked servers just for people in the group who were like moderators and whatnot, for people who had been there for a long time.
Depot's got that too. Run 8 Depot has that. They have their upper tier server, and they have more of a public server. And then they have this.
Yeah, they have a server for each region, and then they have a public server, which is just the Southwest.
Cool.
Yeah, you're clear to go back to the depot.
Why is my train turning left? Why is
Oh.
my train turning left?
Oh my gosh.
Halt.
It looked pretty railed right to me.
It looked like that to me too, but oh well. I think I'm the only one who can re-rail it.
On my screen, it was pointed left. It was cut like off the track, but I thought it would just fix itself because I'm on the server side.
From the server side, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, I wonder who we go with from now on. The guy running the train or the server side? Server side doesn't seem too reliable.
Yeah, it seems like whoever's on the train.
Has to make the decision then. I'll re-rail it. Oops. I think I'll re-rail
I
it.
mean, the height and the gap might be a bit of an issue, but I mean, it looks lined up to me.
Was it too fast, maybe?
No, I barely started moving, and it already was going to the left.
Ah.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be too fast to me. It was slow motion derailment.
How do you turn this thing around again? Left mouse button. Or no, left mouse button, rotate clockwise. There we go. That's good enough. Of course, the truck is trying to find itself.
Sometimes if you just start moving it, that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wheels kind of find their way, which is kind of hokey.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is it?
Right.
Well, see what happens when it goes to the switch.
Yeah, I mean it should be fine. Mine's are straight.
Yeah, everything is going now.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Okay, anywhere along the depot there is fine. They'll spawn up over on the other tracks, of course, but...
For the tender over here. I'm back into it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
That was awesome. I saw Sean's character turn towards the tender. Oh, yeah, need the tender too.
I forgot they were 2 different pieces.
Now sometimes this stupid little Lincoln train thing, whenever it's like chain is there, but whenever you hook them up originally, you're not supposed to have it on the back. That's
Oh, yeah?
my experience with the hook. So I'm not sure if it's the same for this. So go ahead and place it there, and we'll try it. Well, actually,
I'm turned around here. How do I turn this around? Rotate.
Hold the left mouse.
What am I looking at? Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. You got to look at the track.
Sometimes you have to hold. Yeah, sometimes you have to hold it. Was the doohickey out on the trailer? On the
Tender? Nope.
Good. Let it up.
Okay, yep. Hang on. It's out now.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Don't thing on.
I put the handbrake on. And that should do it. Let's see. Yep, you're good. All right.
Cut real quick. Yep. All right. Perfect. Yay.
Okay. Restart the switch.
Are we backing it in here?
Ah, no, we can keep it there. I'm gonna shut it down. You guys want to go to the ground? I'll save it.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody down?
I've already logged out.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes, there's several things you can do to vet out prospective employees, Sean. You know, go play on their server. Just take people who are, know either, Jim or I, going forward, expand that way.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking doing it that way. Like who knows us or who who wants to vouch for them or whatever, and yeah, we'll see.
I talked to a couple of guys when that pumpkin orange thing CP had come through here last week, and I told them both to get railroads online, but I haven't heard from them yet. But they would both make pretty good employees.
Okay, sounds good.
And they're in Hamilton as well with me, so they have nice low ping as well.
Yeah, the pings the ping was pretty good for both of you guys.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't too much higher. I think you were like maybe 3 or 4 higher, but that was whereabouts you located?
I'm actually down in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's good. That's good then.
I have fiber in the apartment, so I mean, there's no weak link to speak of. The only one I can think of is like the Wi-Fi to the router, but it's literally on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is horrible, so I'm down in the basement and the router's upstairs. So, but it seems to be working so far, so not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut her down for the night. Thanks for coming out, and just quit this. Yeah, so Thursday. Well, Thursday for the same time.
Yep. Thursday sounds good.
Okay. Thanks for joining me on YouTube, guys, as well. And yeah, we'll see you. Time to 3 hours. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you later. See ya.